Jake Sully, the big blue heartthrob of Gen Z this year, experienced leaving the world of humanity and entering the world of the Na'vi way back in 2009. In Avatar, it shows Jake learning the way of the Omaticaya, and he sees how connected they are with nature. His big blue girlfriend says all energy is only borrowed, and one day you have to give it back, as they attend a funeral where the deceased is just folded up in a grave. No casket, nothing, just put in there raw with some flowers. When talking about being more in line with nature, it makes sense to not have a casket. We are created from organic material. When our bodies die, of course we should allow the vessel we used to decompose and act as fertilizer for the earth. In Islam, there's a belief that death is a natural part of life, and so it's honored by wrapping the deceased in a simple, plain shroud known as a kafan. By using a casket, we're separating ourselves from nature, as if we humans are different. Then we just decompose into a box, and by the time the box decomposes, all of our nutrients are gone. It's a waste of a perfectly good body. Rituals around death have been a strange thing to think about. Growing up, we all experienced people dying and the funeral rituals around that. But those who died also experienced people dying throughout their life. We come into the middle of this constant cycle of birth and death. All cultures have funeral rituals. The Greeks would put coins over the eyes or in the mouth of the dead to pay the boatman. For the Vikings, it was common to put the dead in a ship with all of their belongings and set that on fire. The Mongolians didn't like touching dead people, which is weird because they sure made a lot of them. They would just leave the bodies in the field to be absorbed by the earth. I like the approach that the Na'vi take though, that we are part of nature, and to nature we return. I think I'd like to be put in a hole and be reabsorbed into the earth. What do you think? When you go, would you like cremation, a casket, or just thrown into a field all willy-nilly like a Mongolian?